right. Well, that was the
Good
intro
morning.
right there. That's it. Nothing else needs to be said. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another day of Piper Beach Radio. Here we are, the Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike.
My voice is back.
Your voice is back.
Yeah, but I think I'm just allergic to the station because I keep hacking. And I haven't hacked. I didn't hack all day yesterday.
Well, it might be all this construction here going on all around us.
Fabuloso being sprayed.
I just hope nothing falls on me because my lawyer records this show, just in case.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I
told
need
him
to
about-
get mine to do that. I need to get a lawyer.
Oh, goodness gracious.
How are you today, Mike? I feel like I haven't talked to you in years.
I know. This is just, it's since Thursday, I guess.
I know. It's not anything unusual. I mean, we're always Tuesday and Thursday, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
This week's just weird.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm glad to be here. Glad that you're here with me. I love your glasses.
Thanks.
Your little multicolored. I got to wear them one time. You remember?
Yeah.
And I remember Jason Green making some snide remark
Oh, no.
about it.
I don't remember that.
Like, oh, yeah, that's much better, he said. Talking about how I looked,
Yeah.
I'm like, golly, man. I mean,
He's just
come on,
jealous
give me a
that you
break.
could pull them off, I guess.
This is all I got to work with, So
Yeah.
do the best I can. So, what'd you do this past weekend? I feel like when I come in on Tuesday, it's Monday, so
I know, me too.
I have to talk about the weekend.
I know, me too.
I've got some weekend stories you probably already talked about.
Well, Friday, we went to Tupelo.
Tupelo.
Yes.
For some concert or something.
Yep, we went to see Brandon Lake, and we did go by the Elvis Presley house.
Okay, good.
But we didn't buy tickets to go in. There were so many people there.
Oh, really? That's why you didn't do it?
Yeah, but they have a whole little
Museum?
Yeah, kind of.
And
It's like a
gift
museum,
store.
a little park.
Yeah.
So we walked around and looked. There was a line to get into his house.
How about that? So you
Yeah.
timed it just when there was a bunch of folks.
Yeah.
Well, that was probably because, there was a lot of folks in town for that concert, too, I imagine, and everybody probably had the same idea.
I think so.
But,
I didn't realize there's not a lot in Tupelo. Mississippi, I don't know. Their towns just kind of are weird to me.
well, they're different. I lived
Yeah.
in Mississippi for a couple of years. I lived down outside of Hattiesburg
Yeah.
with a job I took. I thought it was great. I mean, it was the first time I ever owned any land.
Yeah.
I had always lived in a neighborhood prior to that, with a lot, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got like 2.5 acres down there. Man, I thought I was like,
Wow.
a land baron there for a minute.
Yeah, that is a good bit.
It was. And where we lived is actually out in a community outside of Hattiesburg called Oak Grove.
Yeah.
And they're like the Hoover football of
Oh.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
They have a really great program. And I'm telling you, Taylor, they built a high school there. It rivals most college campuses that you'll ever see. I mean, it was beautiful.
I bet.
But anyway, like I said, it's about, I think, maybe 15 minutes outside of Hattiesburg.
Oh.
But anyway, I did a lot of business up in Tupelo.
Yeah.
And I know what you mean. There's not a lot of fancy stuff up there, but good folks, and I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we did have a
y'all
good
spend
time.
the night over there?
We did.
Okay.
We stayed right there close to the arena. So I guess it was the little downtown area. It was
it's not far from there.
crazy because
The roads are
it's
weird.
just and it's a lot. I mean,
I've gotten
obviously,
so turned around in
Starkville.
Tupelo for
Yes.
years, and then finally I figured it out.
Well, I didn't
And it
figure
didn't
out
happen anymore.
Starkville until the last year that Pico went to school there.
Oh,
And
really?
because you'll go up one way and turn thinking you're going back out to like the main highway where all the businesses are, but you're not there. You took the wrong turn.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I don't know. It's really weird to
turned at
explain.
that second yellow ribbon.
Yes.
On the oak
and
tree.
turn left instead of right. Like it's just really strange.
Well, my brother and I've been over there many times to Starkville and Oxford watching Auburn football
Yes.
mainly. So we loved that. We thought that was a great road trip because back in those days, that was a sure win, both of those games
Yeah.
for the most part. But not anymore. Not anymore. Not for our
Bless
team.
it.
I know. I don't like it that way. I want to be the best.
Yeah, we had a good time. I didn't realize that there was a lot of places to shop in Tupelo. Apparently, Pico and his girlfriend used to go over there and shop when they were both in Starkville.
You went over to Barnes Crossing. That's the mall, I think.
Okay.
If you went to
we
that
didn't
mall.
make it that far.
Okay. like I said, it's pretty spread out. And you know, right, not far from Tupelo is a Toyota manufacturing plant.
Yes, I did see
I
that.
think they make Corollas over there or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, so that was a big catch for them, you know.
Yeah, they were the first. Gosh, I think it said first city with TVA. So
They
in
were.
the 30s,
That's
they
right.
were the
Mhm.
first
They were.
town to have electricity or city to have electricity.
Yeah. Well, they had right. It was more reliable
Yeah.
electricity. Blah, blah, blah. Easy for me to say electricity. But no, I went to they used to have this what was it? I guess called a festival. They called it Ollie Putt. I think I'm right. Ollie Putt. Yeah, because that's Tupelo spelled backwards. I
Oh,
don't know why they did it.
fun.
But I got caught up with some friends over there that I work with, and was invited to this. I don't know, little party. I mean, it was like a parade, and I mean, they did all kind of neat things. I thought it was pretty neat. They had all kind of artists singing, you know, performers, and but the party that I went to was at an ice house,
Oh, huh.
and this was the middle of the summer, so it was 100 degrees. And I am in an ice house, nice and cool.
That's the place to
I
be.
mean, it was so funny. They took all this ice and they just put it out on the floor, and that's all that they had for air conditioning. And then they
Huh.
had some fans, you know, kind of blowing
Move
over
the air
it.
around. Yeah.
But it was so comfortable. It was like the old timey way that they would cool a place was, you know, with ice.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah, it was. But I can remember going to an Elvis impersonator concert, probably at the same place you went to that bank. It used to be called Bank Corp South building. I don't know what they call it.
Yeah,
now.
this is the Cadence Bank Arena.
Is the car museum
Yeah.
right next to it? Yeah.
It's
I'm-
closed.
Oh, it did. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I never got to go to it. I don't know. I wanted to take my team of claims adjusters over there one time, but I
Yeah.
didn't do it. But so you went to Tupelo. You went to the concert. So
We did.
Blake, what was his name?
Brandon Lake.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon.
Yes.
I tried to combine those names, didn't I? Brandon
I
Lake.
went to see him when he came to Birmingham, and Bailey is a big fan of his, and
Yeah.
I was given a ticket. And so then when I went, I was like, oh, I want to bring him. So I got him tickets for Christmas.
Right,
So
right. Well,
it
that's
was
good.
fun to go. I'd like to go back to Tupelo and go to see the Elvis Museum and everything, maybe when it's a little less crowded.
Yeah, well, you just caught it on
It's
a...
not a bad trip over there,
No. It's probably 3 hours, maybe.
if that. Yeah.
Yeah, if that. Yeah, nice roads. Just go out. What is that? That interstate now? Not 77 coming out of going to
Mm,
Memphis. I forget what it is. It used to be
I don't remember.
22. That's it. I-22. I-22.
That's right.
Yeah, that used to be 78 headed that way. And still does actually. You just get off the interstate.
Yeah.
But they finally made it into like an interstate, and it's a nice little trip over there.
Yeah.
One thing I remember, Taylor, when I first started going into Mississippi, their rest stops used to serve you a soda if you wanted it, like a little cup, like
Yeah, because there's no gas stations
4 or 6.
or fast food.
Yeah,
There's
that-
none.
Yeah, it's not the same. It is not Hoover.
No.
No, not even close.
We were gonna get something to eat. We ended up getting a late
It
start.
might be, almost Prattville.
No, there was nothing.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think you
I
just
take that back. There was one exit that right off the exit, it was a gas station. It was like a marathon, and there was a
Yeah.
Bennett's Burger Shack, and
Bennett's
that's where we
Burger
ate. It was
Shack.
good, but we were the only people in there.
I forget the name of the restaurant. It's a little south of there, in a little community called Amory. And they have this downtown hamburger joint that they've had for 100 years.
Yeah,
And it's one of those things that they say they reuse the same cooking oil all the
Oh.
time. Yeah, you think it grosses you
Gross.
out, but the hamburgers are really good.
really.
I don't know that I would eat one every day, but they're really good.
But yeah, we didn't get breakfast. We were gonna eat brunch, and then there was a long wait for brunch. So we were like, we'll get something on the road. Got going, nothing on the road.
Have you ever eaten at a McAllister's Deli?
Yes.
That was founded over there in
Really?
Tupelo. That's where got started. I remember
I
eating.
like McAllister.
I remember eating it the first one and going, "Boy, this is really good." You know, man,
Yeah.
this ought to be spreading somewhere. Wasn't long they started franchising it, and you see a lot more of them now.
Yeah.
They're really good. They're still good today.
Yeah, they are really good. What'd you do this weekend?
Well, it is 7:14. I'm gonna say that for after the break because I want everybody to come back and hear about my weekend.
Yes. Y'all stick around.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
Hey, y'all, we're back.
We are.
All right, it is 7:18. It's a mild morning.
It,
We didn't say that this morning.
It is mild out there. It's very nice, very pleasant.
Yes. What's the weather going to be today?
I think it's going to maybe get up into about 80. So
Okay,
a little
not too
warmer than
bad.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yesterday was pretty chilly yesterday morning.
it was pretty
I
chilly.
had my jacket on because it was cold.
Yeah. I went into the school and I got hot, and so I didn't have a jacket on, but it was chilly in the morning.
Right, right.
What? Tell us about your weekend.
Well, it is, I think I may have said something on the show before about my dad having a stroke last June, basically he's in a home now. He's doing great. He really is, for a man that's 91 years old. But anyway, we were cleaning out his house because the doctor says he's not going to need a house anymore. And in doing so, my brother and I, we threw away a bunch of stuff because most of it was not something you want to keep anyway. But we did keep quite a few things. And so I've got a 3-car garage full of stuff.
Wow.
I mean, cars, at least 2 cars in there. So that doesn't, I don't know if that counts or not, but there's a lot of stuff in there. And this next week is Jimison's cleanup week.
Really?
And the city allows you to put your stuff at the street, anything at the street, and they'll take it away.
Oh.
Kind of look like a spring cleaning thing,
Tomorrow is Earth Day, so it probably lines up with that.
That may be it. I don't
Yeah.
know if that's intentional or not. But so I have been spending the last several days. I've waited again, Taylor, to the last minute.
No.
Of course, you have to do it the last minute because you can't just leave all that junk sitting, at the end of your driveway with all your neighbors going, "Look what he's done now," But so that's mainly what we're doing is cleaning them. And if you came by the house now, you would think, "Yep, Jed and Granny, struck oil and they moved to Beverly," But anyway, that's really what the main thing that I did.
Yeah.
I did play golf last Friday.
Really?
Yeah, met with a friend of mine down in Montgomery. We played, what is that course called? Cottonwood. Great shape for this time of year. I mean, lots of good grass to hit off of. That's the problem around here in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these courses don't overseed their fairways and greens with like a winter ryegrass, because I hate to play golf where I'm hitting off of what we always call hard pan.
Yeah.
It's just so mentally for me and physically, I just don't do very well. But I had a really good round. I had my best round of the year.
Good.
Yeah,
Is this the first time you've played this year?
No, it's not the first time. No. It's in fact, this makes 2 Fridays in a row that I played,
Look
which
at
is
you.
really unusual for me. Usually once or twice a month is about all I get in.
Yeah.
But I shot an 80. I had 2 birdies on the back. I missed an eagle by about 3 inches, which I don't know if you know what any of those things mean, but our golfers will know what that is.
Yeah.
I just almost, I was just literally had a tap in for a birdie, but I almost had a 3 on a par 5, but I just missed it, just barely. But it was close.
I like golf.
But it is fun.
I like
it was
hitting
a
golf balls.
beautiful, God, it was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Now, it was quite warm there.
Yeah.
That was before the cold front came in, like on Sunday or whenever it did. But that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good weekend.
Here from the Clanton's Tractor Studio, we come in from all different parts of the county, of the world, this part of the world. And
That's right.
And our leader came in today on I-65, and he saw something a little bit unusual, he thought. And we thought, he took a picture of it, which was probably pretty dangerous while he's trying to drive.
Probably so. There wasn't no telling how fast he was going.
I know, it's probably.
This isn't about him, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll leave him out of this.
That was great. It's not about him. But check this out, folks, and see what we saw on the interstate today. Well,
Is it on there?
There it is.
There we
Look
go.
at that. What is that?
Are my arms the right way?
Is it 5? Is it 5?
I can't even see. Let me look.
See if you can count.
No, I don't even know that it's.
I have
Bailey said to tell you that it's all in the hips, Mike.
all in the hips. Thanks, Bailey. Hey man, I was hitting it pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't even know. Okay, but these are ladders. I thought that this was a building. I thought that this
like
was
in the background.
Yes.
You know, it just happened to be passing under it.
Yeah.
Woo.
So I don't even. Oh look, Brian said big juicy number 2.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I don't know. I think that's going to take Big Juicy number 1 because Big Juicy ain't never been stacked down like that before. Can you imagine though? Back then, stacking stuff on top. You know, talk about the what is it? The hillbillies
The
You were
Beverly
just saying- yeah,
Hillbillies.
that's
Jed,
Beverly
The
Hillbillies.
Clampets. The Clampets.
Yes.
That's their name. The Clampets.
So
Personal friends of mine.
I think that they're pretty. I don't know.
Oh,
You either have to be really good or just have a lot of faith in yourself to stack those ladders like that and go on about your day.
I would think that's got to be breaking at least 2 or 3 laws. You know.
I mean,
That really puts us all in a lot of danger there, doesn't it? Hate to be,
I don't know.
the
If you can do it, do it.
You think it's funny, huh? Oh, I did not realize that. Jason Green knew we were talking before the break. We were talking about Tupelo
Yeah.
in your weekend. It says Tupelo. It says little known fact that Tupelo is a suburb of Three-Pelo. He says.
Okay.
I did not knew that. I know that. I mean, yeah,
Three-Pelo.
Three-Pelo. Mm-hmm.
That's
Thank you,
a good
thank
one.
you, brother Jason. Appreciate that. I'm glad that you shared that with us. And that's why I wanted everybody to know that you shared it with us, so that they would say,
Yes.
"Wow."
Jason really knows his stuff.
Hey, we ain't even people don't even know where we are today.
I
We're
know.
at the Clanton Tractor Studio, broadcasting live the Morning Mayhem, and we have some sponsors.
We do.
Actually, if we didn't have sponsors, we wouldn't get to sit here and yak.
I know, we wouldn't.
Yep. We have Chilton Mobile Home Supply, Central Alabama Wellness. All right,
I've already
let's
opened
go ahead,
mine.
go ahead and crack
but
it. Go ahead, you ready? Open yours.
I'll pretend.
Coca-Cola. Thank you, Mike Baker. Appreciate you and the folks there at Coca-Cola.
I'll tell you, since being sick, I don't know what it is, the medicine or what, but my taste buds have kind of changed.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I couldn't taste anything. I didn't have COVID, but I couldn't taste anything. And then I started tasting and it just wasn't the same. And finally, now I can drink a Diet Coke and it tastes okay.
Tastes like you normal,
Yeah.
what you used to have.
Yes.
I think that might have something also to do with, I believe I understand, Taylor, that over our lifetime, I forget how many times that our complete taste buds are replaced.
Yeah.
So I would think it would be possible that
It may just
might
be
be some of that.
turn of the season. Do you
TikTok-
scrape your tongue
TikTok.
when you brush your teeth?
It's a little personal question. I'm not sure I want to answer that on live, TV and radio.
Are you a tongue scraper?
Yes.
Me
No.
too. That's my favorite part of brushing my teeth.
Actually, I don't scrape it that way. I do brush
Really?
it. Is that the same thing?
No.
I know. That's why I'm not scraping it. Why do you scrape it? How do you scrape it? What do you
With
scrape it
A
with?
metal tongue scraper.
Oh, there is such a thing? I
Yeah.
thought that was a shoehorn.
No.
God.
I mean, I use
I'm
mine
so
for both.
embarrassed.
I use mine for both. It's multi-purpose.
Yeah.
But
both.
yeah. Yeah.
That was better than the shoehorn that you do.
No, but really, you're supposed to scrape your tongue. It helps.
Oh.
I don't really know the logistics of it. I just know that
Yeah.
it helps your breath regenerate
What was that?
taste
I
buds.
hate to ask, but is that why you brought it up?
No,
Do I need a guard?
I can't smell either.
Can people hear?
No, I don't have COVID, but I can't smell or taste. And actually, if I'm being honest, I can't see either.
God, you guys have some issues there.
I know, but I'm not even being funny. I
I
can't
know.
breathe. I can't see. I can't smell.
I know.
Can't hear. I've got air in my ears. I don't know what's happening to my senses. I haven't had any
Don't
sense
give
at all,
up.
and now I have none.
Don't give up. It'll get better. At least I think it will.
But I really do think that my medicine is affecting my vision because, like, from 10 to 15 feet out, it's just blurry. I can't read nothing.
Might be time for another trip to the optometrist.
I think so.
The eye doctor.
Yeah.
Optometrist. It's easy for me to say.
Well,
I haven't been. I need to go. I spent it over 2 years now.
I know. I need to go too. The last time I went wasn't a good trip.
Do
Think
you
they
think
gave
you
me
need to
the
go
wrong-
every year?
I don't
I know.
know.
If we had an optometrist sitting here, it'd be like, yeah,
We'd be like,
every
yes, you should
every
go.
other month you need to come in and let me check it.
I'm not one to ask because, I mean, I literally go to the doctor last minute. So,
Oh, you do?
yeah.
You're not going to.
I put it off as long as I
not,
can.
Not big into preventive medicine.
No, not really.
Well, Brian Kelly says that I would get about 20 years in jail if I'd shot that eagle. I guess Brian's maybe not be a golfer. Look at that.
She maybe is on
Somebody
me.
check her
I
pulse.
may be. I think the only thing that I'm living on right now is breathing treatments. It's the only thing keeping me alive.
Definitely fell down and scraped your knee, I noticed this morning.
Yes, I did. And I have holes in my shirt, too. I don't know what happened.
I didn't notice any holes in the shirt, but I did see the big open knee.
Yeah.
People pay for that. That is so funny.
I got these on sale.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Anybody can do what they want, of course. It's your money. You do what you want. But I just find it so funny when I see someone like yourself this morning that buys a pair of pants that the knee has already got a hole in it. I mean, that was part of the fun was, getting your new pair of jeans, and then eventually you had to get a patch on them things, because they would be, you'd wear them out, running in the yard, playing whatever.
I know, but clothes just don't last like they used to. You buy them now and they're already falling apart.
Yeah. Of course, you got to understand, I give any young person I see with wearing jeans like that a hard time. I mean, it's nothing personal.
You're that grandpa.
I'm that one. Exactly. Yeehaw.
Well, speaking of the world's oldest things, we're going to go to break. And when we come back, I have a story about a rabbit.
Oh.
So,
an old rabbit.
An old rabbit. So y'all stick around. When we come back, we're going to talk about Herbie.
Oh, wonderful. I can't wait. We'll be right back.
Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
The plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $1,500. Now through February 28th, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Get by Clanton Tractor today or visit ClantonTractor.com.
All right. We're back here on the Morning Mayhem. Taylor and Mike. Piper
Mike
Peach
and
Radio.
Taylor and Mike.
That could be the new jingle. But I don't know why. Why do we have to switch it? Why can't it just be Mike and Taylor? Period. Just Mike and Taylor. Mike and Taylor. You know I
Taylor
said
with a mic.
it. You know I always say Taylor first.
I know.
I do.
I don't know why every time you say it, I want to sing it. All right, so I said when we came back, we're going to talk about the world's oldest rabbit,
I want to hear about it.
whose name's Herbie.
Herbie. I
He's
wasn't sure if you
British.
British rabbit.
15.
So he probably talks a little differently.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
He wiggles his nose a little differently. But anyway, he's 15 years old. He's a lionhead rabbit, and he lives in Britain. They adopted him when he was just 8 weeks old.
15 years.
Yes.
Wow. You know, that's pretty old.
I know.
I don't think most rabbits live that long.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I don't know what they got him in. They got him just keep him in a cage, or does it say?
Well,
Does
it
he have his own
says
enclosure?
it doesn't really say. I assume that they don't keep him in a cage just based on what they said his current hobbies are. But they did adopt him when he was 8 weeks old as a companion for their female rabbit, Flopsy.
Flopsy.
Yes, it said Flopsy loved him, and they bonded so quickly, and they devoted each other 10 years of their lives.
How about that?
So I guess Flopsy's been gone for about 5 years, but Herbie, I don't know,
Yeah, I would
has
say
more than doubled his life expectancy. So
double. Okay, it's about
about seven and a half years.
That's right.
Says he has a big personality. He's very strong-willed and full of character. One of his favorite things is to snuggle with his humans on the couch and enjoying the sunshine in the garden. So me too, Herbie.
He might. Maybe they have
I
a big
think I
fence
may
or
be a
something.
rabbit.
Keeps him in, you know, and he just
Yeah.
runs around. Got the run of the place.
Maybe so.
Maybe.
But
Yeah.
we had a rabbit. His name was Bugsby, but he did not live 15 years, sadly.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if Hannah had a rabbit. I know that her aunt, my sister-in-law, lives next door to us. I don't think she has one now, but she
Yeah.
has had them in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, she had one that was huge.
Really?
I mean, it was like I never seen a rabbit that big. I thought it was, you know, they feeding it steroids or something. you know.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
But well, how about that? 15 years, the oldest rabbit, the
Yeah.
world's oldest rabbit.
A British
wonder how
bunny named
Official
Kirby.
that is.
It's pretty official. I mean,
Is there
it's-
like a
it's
rabbit
from
registry or something?
Odd News, so I assume
Yeah.
it's pretty.
It's got to be
pretty
true.
official.
It's got to be true.
It has to be.
That's right.
But
Well,
speak-
also, while we're at it, I want to thank a couple more of our sponsors.
Yes.
Taylor, we have the Chilton Chamber of Commerce, Larry Puckett Chevrolet,
that's right.
and Putter Up
Yep.
in Pelham.
Putter Up is still doing their spring all-you-can golf during the week. From, I believe it's 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. $10 Monday through Thursday.
Unlimited holes.
Yeah.
Just putt all day if you want to.
That's fun.
Just drop the kids off and no, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't tell them I said that. Please don't tell them I said that.
But
No,
and
we
then our,
appreciate all of our sponsors, of course.
yes, and then our community announcements are by the Chilton Chamber. So on top of being a sponsor, they notify us of what's going on in the
Oh, that's
community.
right. I forgot about that.
That's right.
Glad you didn't forget.
But
Hey, guess what we got coming up at the top of the hour?
what do we have?
We have a guest.
I guess.
He's coming.
And it is. Are we gonna say who it is? Or are we gonna wait?
We want to wait. You want to just tease it a little longer?
Maybe so.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you
He's
make
got
that
a community announcement for us too.
call. He does.
He does.
A pretty big one.
But speaking of community announcements, the Chilton Special Olympics is coming up. It is this Thursday.
Brian just sent a text about a 30-year-old rabbit up in Tennessee. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It is this Thursday at 9:30, and we had Miss Michelle on last week, or was it yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. It
Mhm.
wasn't last week.
I saw.
I don't know why my days are running together.
It's easy to do.
I know, it really is. But anyway, they're inviting past Olympians to come out to Special Olympics. So if you're interested in that, contact them. Public Library is having their movie night Thursday night. The first annual Songwriters Arts and Crafts Festival is coming up. You can look at their Facebook for more details. And Mondays in May, the farmer market is coming back to Corner Park.
And Jemison had their family fun night last,
They did.
Friday?
That's right. That looked like a really good time. There was a lot of stuff happening this past
I
weekend.
know. I'm so glad that we have all these things going on around this area. I never felt this way growing up, and I still don't feel this way now about, there's nothing for the kids to do.
Yeah.
So they're going to get in trouble. Well, I think it's just the kids,
Yeah.
If that's your way of thinking. Because, I mean, there's always something to do,
Yeah.
There's nothing like building a bonfire or, whatever. Something, where you don't have to go somewhere and spend a whole ton of money.
I know it.
But anyway, I say all that, say that with all these things, like you said, lots of things in our community going on, people communicate, and there's stuff that sometimes we don't even know about.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't realize that the Kiwanis had a fair down here last week.
Really?
I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah.
And I guess I just didn't go by there and I didn't notice it. Of course, it saved me a few dollars. I had to bring my granddaughter down, but that's nothing brings me more joy than watching her have a good time.
Yeah.
And her little eyes, a bit of wonderment.
I know. It's so
She may
sweet.
be actually listening. Or maybe already dropped off at school. And
Oh.
back.
Well, good morning. What's
Yeah.
her name?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah.
If you're listening, good morning.
It's a family name. Her mother thought she was naming her after Victoria's Secret. That was one of her favorite stores.
Yeah.
But we have several Victorias in our family. The
Yeah.
Ellisons back in the, up that tree. We have a couple branches off of there. Like what was it? Jeff Foxworthy, he said something about you might be a redneck if your family tree is one branch.
Oh my goodness.
I was just saying, that's what I thought of when I said we have a few branches off
Yeah.
there.
Better a few than just one or two.
Yeah, that's right.
So, have you been out on any nature walks lately?
I just went on one last night.
Really? Did you see anything?
I did. I saw I think it was 8 deer. I saw a possum and I saw an armadillo.
Oh. Me and Bailey, we were headed home from the baseball game last night, and an owl flew in front of the truck. Like it almost
right.
hit our windshield.
Pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, no, it wasn't huge. Just kind of small, actually.
Well, you must have caught it with his wings in, because when those wings are spread, they could be 5-6 feet across.
Yeah.
It could be huge. First one I ever saw on our property, it was huge. So you guys didn't hit it though.
No, I told Bailey, I was like, tell Mike about this. It's the first time an owl's ever flew out in front of us.
Well, I'm kind of stumbled on owls. Of course, I hear them all the time out when I was walking, but I think I told you I used to walk when I first started doing all this 25 years ago. I didn't even take a flashlight with me, and then I stepped
Yeah.
on a snake, and it was like,
Oh,
I
gosh.
gotta have a flashlight.
Yeah.
So I started taking a flashlight with me, and I don't remember what happened, but it's like I did something, and my light went up, and I'm like, wow, there is an owl. And so now I walk, it's a wonder I don't walk in the ditches, because I'm looking up in the trees. Oh, but I saw an owl just a couple days ago.
Really?
I mean, they have their spots that they like to get, and so walking for I know this seems really strange, and maybe I probably am, but they get in their certain spots, and you can walk, and then you know where to look, and 4 or 5 times a year they're going to be on that on that limb,
Yeah.
in that spot. So it's pretty cool that y'all saw one. Now, was it? Could you tell it was brown, or was it? Did it have some gray on it? Or
It
could you
almost looked
tell?
like it was like a grayish.
Yeah. The most common owl around here, as I understand, is called a barred
Yeah.
owl. People always used to call them barn owls.
Yeah.
But it's not barn.
Huh.
It's barred. Like,
So it's
you're
like the
barred.
black and white, kind of like the barred rock chickens.
No, I don't think so. This is
No.
Barred. So it's like, you're barred from attending something, or band. You're barred from entering something. But that's what they call. I don't know why they call them barred owls, but that's what and they say they're really territorial,
Yeah.
and that they will, stick around, and they mate. They have their mates, not necessarily for life, but for a long time.
Yeah.
So,
Well, this one, I think that it probably saw, because we were going up 31 towards Verbena, and it crossed over in front of us towards the field. So I feel like it was probably hunting.
Oh, it was probably coming in for the kill.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've mentioned that to you about them killing stuff, right?
Yeah.
You
It
know,
was
with
kill or be killed.
the
It was
mouse
almost
and
killed. Bailey said that he almost got a birdie. So
Yeah, you almost got a birdie. Exactly. That's a good way to
But-
look at it.
we're having the stop sign waved at us. Our guest is here, so we're going to go to break. And when we come back, we're going to have Mr. Corey Clements. So he's going to tell us about some stuff going on in the community and with the Board of Education. So y'all stick around.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
Good morning. We're back. It's Mike and Taylor, and now we have Mr. Corey Clements with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing good.
Good.
Appreciate you coming out here this morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Appreciate you asking.
Well, what's going on at the superintendent office these days?
Well, like we talked about at the Commissioner Agriculture meeting the
The
other
forum,
night.
yep, they called it.
When we
mhm.
got a chance to speak, we had some. Told you, we got some news coming out. I kind of teased it and didn't tell you what it was because it wasn't official. And so the board voted yesterday, and we're going to enter in a partnership with the city of Clanton, and I can give you more details about that. But really, really exciting news for our community and our school system.
Well, what's exactly the news?
Well, make a long story really long. The city of Clanton was looking for a location for a new senior community center.
Right.
And since Senior Connection closed, they've been meeting off-site, and they had bonded some money for construction, and we're just looking for a site. The school board has been looking for what I would call an intermediate meeting space, a place where 150 to 250 people can meet. We've got boardrooms and classrooms for small meetings, and we've got auditoriums for big meetings. We don't
Right.
really have anything for intermediate space, but we got lots of property. And so Mayor Mims and I started having some discussions, and he said, "Well, look, we would love to look at some stuff on the Adair property." And well, the old Chilton County High School site, and it became Adair School.
I went to school there.
We still have the alternative school and the SPAN program on that property, and we just started trying to hammer out a way we could make it work for both of us, for both entities. And it was really funny when we first started the conversation. Mayor Price, Mayor Price said, "Well, if we have to tear down the steps and the monuments, you're going to have to do that." And I said, "No, if we have to do that, you're going to do it." And I said, "Well, why don't just neither one of us do it?" And he said, "Well, look, I'm going to meet with my architects and see if there's a way that we can incorporate this into the look of the new building." And so I think he told me they met with 4 architects, and they feel like they can incorporate that look of the old high school into the new senior center. And so a lot of lawyers involved with getting language right, making sure title and all is in order. And we sent something to the city, they sent something back to us, and our board voted on it and approved it yesterday. And so we've entered into a memorandum of understanding, which is basically we're agreeing to do this, and so we'll move forward from there. So very exciting. Very exciting.
That is exciting.
Wonderful.
You know that those columns, they mean stuff to people
Sure.
around here. You know, they really do. And I mean, my grandmother graduated from that high school in the 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it built? It was like 21 or something like that.
I'm not sure
I mean, it
the
was-
date it was erected, but I know my first year in office, we had a group here in the city that approached us and said they would love to do some cleanup there, and they pressure washed that. And then I went out 2 days during the middle of the summer. I like to paint. I painted the columns and
You did?
and tried to leave the brick. I enjoy doing that. And then Mr.
Right.
Jerry Grooms headed that up and came back and got benches dedicated for that area. They put out the flowers that
Some
you see
shrubs and
there,
flowers, yes, sir.
the
Right.
straw, and they maintained that, and they made it look really nice. And as soon as we finished it, that kind of became the spot for people to take graduation pictures
Yeah.
and prom pictures, and it's really neat what that's become. So we wanted to make sure we were faithful to the people that had worked and tried to make that look nice as well.
The way they had the steps going around the whole front, that was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Pretty unique, I thought. And it was, I just remember I have very fond memories of it. I played basketball there at Adair. The gym there, they had a gym unlike, I guess it was the same architect, Corey, that did the gym at Clanton at Adair, did the same one at Thorsby, did the same one at Jemison. There was no room outside the line. You couldn't throw the ball in
Yeah,
bounds. You had to do a special. There was like a volleyball line, and the referee would say, "Well, you just make sure your feet are somewhere near those lines, and you'll be all right."
yeah.
I was like, I can't throw the ball in.
Back in the days when your churches had RAs, had royal ambassadors, we played at the Adair Gymnasium.
Oh,
Like I
yeah.
said, you kind of have to turn your feet sideways to be able to
And
stand out of bounds. and
well, I'm
throw
sure
the
you
ball
remember
in.
the most unique thing about it were the wooden backboards.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
not
wow.
have fiberglass.
And we always thought it was neat that you got to walk downstairs to go to the locker room.
Yeah,
That was kind of a
that's
neat
right. I'd
feature
forgotten
there-
that
there
too.
at Adair.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, I played spent a lot of PE class in there with Mr. Calvin Wilkins. I don't know if you remember Mr. Wilkins or not,
I do.
but so you got this big plan coming up. What kind of size and all that? What are the temporary or the tentative plans? I meant not temporary.
We're not sure. Of course, parking's got to be a priority as well because even like I said, in the limited space that they have now, they run 75 to 100 people every morning at the senior activity center they have. So there's about a 3-acre footprint there in front of the alternative school and the SPAN program.
That's what's
and
behind it.
That's what's behind
Okay.
there, and that's not going away. That's we were
Going to
we were both
incorporate.
okay
Going to
that-
incorporate that some way to
that-
it, or
that those buildings would stay there. and so there'll be a large parking area, and then the main building, and I never ever try to promise stuff, because in my business, something comes up and sidetracks you all the time, and there's always this obstacle pops up, and so you have to change course and go somewhere else. But this is just the first phase of what we want to do there. There are lots of other things that we want to do in cooperation with the city to make this something really nice and really special. And if I tell you what the plans are and then it doesn't happen, then everybody's like, well, he said he was going to do this.
Yeah, I understand.
And it didn't work out. So I do want to say that there, as grand as this is, and as great as, and it is a great thing. It is a really great thing. Both the mayor and I kind of look at this as phase one. Once this is done, there's some other things we want to do there that could really benefit our community.
Well, this definitely will benefit the community. I know my friend Vanessa McKinney was the director of the senior center for a long time, many years. She just retired a couple years ago. And it was amazing to me how she turned something into something much larger and much more involved. All these activities going on. A lot of folks depend on that senior center, and I think it's great. And I'll be visiting there for too long myself.
Yeah, I think 55 is when you can start.
Oh, I know I could already go, Corey. Thank you. We don't need to bring that up.
So,
No, I'm kidding.
I'll be there shortly.
Yeah, you will be. That's right. That's right. Exactly. But anyway, so what? I know I don't want you to promise anything, like you said, but what are the tentative plans as far as a time you might be able to get started on this project?
Well, like I said, the city is still. They'll have to select an architect, and we're doing all the survey work for them right now, getting the survey done and the topographical study done for them. We'll present that to the city for them to have, and they'll select the architect, and then they have the funding. The city has the funding secured through a bond issue, and I don't want to speak for the mayor at all.
Of course not.
That's he would be the one to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think the timeline probably will be pretty expedited once the council and the mayor have decided on an architectural plan. I think you'll see something going pretty soon.
Well, that's fantastic news, and we appreciate you coming on this morning and sharing it with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is wonderful.
Well, what's the update on the other things going on in the county? I know there's like everywhere you go, there's something going on somewhere.
Well, we do. Today's a big day. Like I said, with the announcement coming out about the professional development center and the senior center there at the Adair property, but we also are closing on some property today in the Isabella community, directly across from the school. There's a home there right beside the volunteer fire department that. If you've been by the school in the afternoon, traffic is a
heavy
problem waiting to happen.
Yeah,
and we got to get those cars out of the road. And so we've purchased that property there, and we close on that property today. Very, very excited about it. It was a must for us to go with the 13 acres that we'd already purchased behind the football field. So we're closing on that. Be able to make some staff parking there on that site, and be able to get traffic through now where the staff is currently parking. And met with our architects last Friday, and we'll be starting soon with the plans to bid out a 6 classroom addition in Maplesville. Maplesville's enrollment has grown by 90 students since last year.
Oh, wow.
They're up about 650 is their total enrollment right now. They need 4 classrooms right now. They need 4.
right.
If we built 4 today, they would be full. So we're going to build a 6 classroom addition for their elementary school, and build it on the back side there and clean up where they have elementary PE and make a nice courtyard that we can fence in, kind of box in with the elementary gym, the new classrooms, and the current elementary classrooms.
Kind of like you do have now out there. If I remember, they have some courtyards.
Yeah,
right.
The courtyards there, it just doesn't really have a back
No,
to
it's
it
true.
where you can keep it contained, and so we're going to put those classrooms there. And of course, at Verbena, we're on site, ready to start with 4 classrooms at the annex, kitchen at the annex, elementary gym there, competition gym at the high school. Of course, anybody that drives down 31 can see the construction going on at Chilton County High School on the football stadium, and softball's almost completed. A couple of things that were supposed to have been done yesterday that didn't get done, but they will get done soon there at the softball facility. If you keep coming down 31, about to start on a 12 classroom addition at Thorsby, in front of the current school. We finished the baseball renovations at Jemison, and about halfway through with the football stadium renovations there, with bleachers and press box and paving, bricking the existing field house. Maplesville, like I said, we got the classroom addition that we're green lighting, but also the stadium renovations they're probably 60 to 75% through there, as well as it is above.
Are you moving away from the concrete stands?
Yeah, the aluminum is just the life of them is just so much longer.
Maintenance is easier, all that, I guess.
And maintenance is simple. They can be inspected every year very easily. And then at all these places, we're also adding chair back seats in the middle for season ticket holders or
Help the school.
people that
Season ticket holders, raise some money.
people that
some more money.
just prefer a chair back seat. So those will be available at all of those, and just really excited about the things that we have going on. Of course, we're always going to address our academic needs first, like we're doing at Thorsby and Maplesville with classroom space, and then just keep trying to make things better every day.
Sound like you like to build things, Corey.
I like to make things better.
Yeah, there you go.
I like
there you
to
go.
make things better.
Well, you are.
And I don't know when all this is done. I would love to say that now we're ahead of the game, but I feel like we've been catching up for a long time.
Probably have.
And so we want facilities and public spaces that our community's proud of and our kids can be proud of, and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's noticeable.
It
I mean,
is.
It's not hard to miss. I mean, it is. It's. Excuse me. It would be hard to miss, but you really have. You and your staff and team. I know you don't do everything yourself. I mean, you are the leader, though. I mean, just amazing to me. I think my whole life I've never seen it like this before, where so much is going on at every place, and it's not, some super duper new school. It's just an improvement. A functional but aesthetic improvements. And I said it's.
And you mentioned that. Look, a couple of things I would like. And our board's been phenomenal. Our board of education has been phenomenal, and really just having a shared vision of what they want the school system to look like. And then Billy White is our new construction director, and he's phenomenal working with our maintenance director, Mr. Freddie Smith, and getting all these things done and saving us money on projects. And I could bore you to tears with financial stuff, but they find so many things that I'm a math teacher. I'm not in construction. I don't know these things. I can't look at plans and tell you don't need to do that. But you do this.
Need another window here.
Yeah, and you do this, and it saves $80,000 or $90,000. And I mean, I don't know those things, but now you have people, and when we got 36 active projects going on, and when you're saving $75,000, $80,000 on all these different things, that adds up quick, and then you're able to turn around and just do more stuff. And
exactly.
So it's phenomenal. One thing I didn't mention is put air conditioning in all of our gymnasiums. Right now, we've started on that, and all Jemison Middle School has air conditioning, but the other 7 competition gymnasiums did not. So we've started on that. By the time we start school in the fall, all our volleyball that's going on inside the gym, all that will be air conditioned and just like I said, playing catch up in a lot of areas. But again, when you're able to save money on necessities, then it allows us to do things like that.
I think I got to play the very first year that Alton Cobb Gymnasium opened up there in Jemison. That was when I was like a junior, I think, 77 maybe. Sounds right. 76, when the season would have started. But anyway, like I said, I've never seen it like this, and everything is just everything I've seen. At least I haven't seen everything, but every part that I have seen, it's just been it's just so beautiful. It's so professional looking.
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, we want to do it right because we only want to do it one time.
Well, that's,
we don't want to come back 10 years from now and be having to paint something or put vinyl siding on something because it's falling apart. So most of what you see is going to be brick or concrete.
Mm-hmm.
And the fencing has made a big difference. The ornamental fencing we've used in a lot of places just really spruces things up.
Spruces things up. That was exactly the word I was thinking of.
And I'd love to tell you which project I think is going to be my favorite when they're done, but I couldn't tell you right now. Every time we get going doing something, I say, no, I like that. I like that better than anything we've done, and then I'll see something else, and they'll be, no, I like that. But
well, that's good. That's a good way to do it.
I like how it all just ties together.
Yeah.
You just drive through the county and everything just is so cohesive and nice looking.
Yeah, and nobody can say, well, you did this here and you didn't do this here. We've tried to be consistent with the things that we're doing for everyone. And
face it, Corey, you're trying to be consistent with the money.
we are.
That's exactly where the issues come up.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to be fair with how we spend our dollars and making sure that we're equitable with everything that we're doing. There's issues in some other places that we have to address, and the tough thing is you're always working around a timeline in a sport. When you're trying to renovate a softball field, well, that from January to May, you can't be on that. So you've got from June to December to make something happen, and if you can't, you're gonna have to wait till the next school year.
Right.
And so we kind of got in that shape at Jemison. We've got some plans that we want to do there at the softball field, but by the time we were ready to make something happen,
the season started. And, right.
And you're not, nobody won't say, well, you got to play all your games on the road, because Jemison Soccer had to do that this year. Their soccer team had to play all their games away because of the shape the stadium was in, and that's not ideal. Nobody wants to do that. They've been great. Miss Jackson's been phenomenal about working with us with that, but that's not ideal. You don't want to do that.
No, sure.
Timelines are very important with and with all this stadium stuff you see going on. By the 1st of August, it's got to be done.
Yeah.
Because we're kicking off and getting ready to play.
I got to tell you, I saw Jemison the other day. Boy, that's a lot of work got to be done.
I agree.
Between now and then.
I agree. That's why my hair's falling out and turning gray. Because of things
matches
like
your
that.
suit.
Yeah, matches my suit.
That's right. Exactly. But no, it's just as Taylor said, it looks so good, and I've never seen it look better, frankly. And I don't know. I'm a big believer, Corey, that if you look good, you feel good, you're gonna do better than you would. That translates to school just like business in my mind. That's the way I think about it. So I think coming in and having something very nice and attractive benefits everybody. The people that work there, the people that the students, just the families that show up. What if you're a new into town and you come up and you see something like what you see now? It's tremendous.
There's a community element to it,
Cool. There you go.
When people drive through, your schools make a big impression.
Yeah.
That's opinion that they form when they see things like that. And we want people. I know in my heart, I know that people love their schools. I know that people love where they went to school, and when you drive through our towns and you see our buildings, does that come through? You know, would an outsider see that? Could an outsider drive by our schools and see how much we love them just based on the appearance? I don't know, because I'm not an outsider.
Right,
but,
right.
But
you are when you cross the county line, you go somewhere else, you see it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you know it when you see it. It's kind of like that old Supreme Court justice said, "I know it when I see it."
And so we want, not only, like you said, not only do we want our kids and our faculty to be proud of where they go to work and where they go to school, but we want people to see these buildings and know how important our schools are to this county.
And indeed, they are. I'm a '78 graduate. It's Chilton County High School. And that school wasn't but about 10, 12 years old in '78, so it wasn't that old. It was the quote modern school and everything. So I'm a product of it, and I made a decision many years ago to come back and live here and raise my family here. And like I said, we live up above Jemison, but it's a beautiful place to grow up, and we appreciate all that you guys do, you and the board and everybody that works out there. So I know that, like you said, that shared vision, that was a great way that you put it.
Yeah.
I thought that everybody's pulling, the boat in the same direction.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and talking with us today. We really enjoyed it.
Well, thank you for having me, and
Maybe we can do this again. Maybe we get some regular updates.
Yeah.
I'll be glad to come
I would
back.
think with the schools about to end, that the summer is just when all these kind of things can really take off, can't they? Because there's nobody there,
Yeah,
or very few.
Our maintenance director, actually, we met yesterday, and he's got a huge checklist that he started on already, getting planned, because bless his heart, I mean, he's got 2 months where nobody's in the building that to get things done inside that building, and then the time's up.
Yeah.
My wife got to work with him very closely when they started the culinary department up there in Jemison.
Yeah.
I guess that's been 10, 11 years ago now, but I remember that was a big thing in that summer when they were, made the commitment, like you said, to do it. And so I know, I'm sure that he is planning. I'm sure he does have a big checklist.
Yeah, he does. And like I said, I mean, it's April the 21st, and we're
A month away.
School's
basically.
winding
summer's gonna
down.
be- graduation's in a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, graduation, just before you go, are you going to be able to? Are you going to be able to be in 6 places at one time?
No, like I told you at the
I know. At the forum.
At the forum
Right.
the other night.
Yeah.
I try to go to one and try to go to a different one. And I've been to Chilton County High School, Thorsby, and Jemison. So I will either be at Maplesville, Isabella, or Verbina's graduation this
Right.
coming school year, and that's my. As long as I'm here, I intend to go to one.
A different one.
A different
right,
one.
Right.
And
Well, I'm just teasing, just giving you a little poke there, just as like somebody's going to always say something about where you're from, or this, like you talked about showing the favoritism. But I was just joking, because I know you can't be 6 places at one time.
you have to be very careful about where you spend your free time. And I do have an 8th grade son that attends Thorsby, and I was at parent night with him last night, and I think it's the first time I've been on campus, and I couldn't tell you
In a while.
how long, just because you want to make sure. You're everywhere else. I run into you guys at ball games all the time.
That's right.
Maplesville, Clanton, Jemison. I see you.
Absolutely.
See you lots of different places.
I know you do a great job of it.
You
And again,
do.
we thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we've been visiting with Corey Clements, Superintendent of Chilton County Board of Education. You're watching Piper Beach Radio. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions.
Are we back? We're back. Are we back? Are we on the air? Where's the light?
We're on the air.
We need a light.
We really do.
There it is.
Oh,
Continue.
the green
There
light.
it is. So we are back on the air. Hey, listen. We are the Morning Mayhem, and we want to thank the rest of our sponsors. We have This and That Vinyl, Workout Anytime, and Wood Surfside Marina. I bet that marina
Spirit
is hopping
fingers.
right now.
I bet it is.
And the weather's just going to get better
Golly.
for that.
I know. I wonder what the song of the
boating.
season's going to be for boating.
The what?
Song of the season.
The song of the season.
Yeah, I
That
bet it's
almost
going to
sounds
be.
like
I bet
song
it's going
right
to be
there.
a Ella Langley song. You think so?
I don't know who that is, but if you think it is, I will go with,
What?
with your thought.
I don't know.
Well, it's like when I mentioned the Osmonds earlier, and you're like, who?
No, I didn't say who. I forgot to look up what song they sing. Their
Well,
name
they-
sounds familiar.
They were like from the 60s and 70s. So I do have a
don't-
story about it's the oldest member of the Osmond family passed away. His name was
Aw.
Alan. He was 76. He
R.I.P.
had,
Alan.
Yeah, Alan. Here's a picture of them all on here. What did you say? Did you make
All
him?
right, no, I said R.I.P. Alan.
Oh, that's Alan right there. He's like I said,
Yeah.
he's the 76. These are his brothers and sisters. This was
What
a.
is he
These
back
were the
there
two.
horse laughing?
I don't know. I don't know what I've done or what you did, but that is Donnie and Marie, and they were like the the most
They're-
famous
they
of the
look
Osmond.
Like I know them.
Well, they have been on all
What do they
kind of stuff.
sing?
Well,
Let's Apple Music it
I
up.
think one bad apple. I think doesn't spoil the whole bunch or something like that. They had a bunch of them. I was not
The
a huge
Osmonds.
fan. Hey, they had their own variety show on television. They had their own cartoon show. I mean, they were big back in there.
Well, then.
Back in the 70s, I would say, and then of course they still perform to this day. I mean, you can see them. They're on the stage, right? It's the
Yeah.
50th anniversary. That was in 2000. It says 2007. So that would be 57. So, I mean, some of these guys started singing together when they were like kids.
Yeah.
And Donnie, when he was just a teen, like a preteen, he was on TV singing. But anyway, he passed away.
Oh.
He was diagnosed. He stopped. I didn't realize he had stopped performing. I do recall that he was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis,
Yeah.
but he stopped performing at that point, which was 40 years ago. So that was, what would that be? 1986.
Yeah.
That's 40 years. I didn't realize he'd not performed, that long. And then here he is on stage for that 50th anniversary
Well.
event that they had. But yeah,
I really hate to hear that.
but I just, if I could, I wanted to read what his brother said about him. I thought it was his brother's Merrill. It says this was profound. It is with profound sadness that we share the passing of my beloved brother Alan Osmond. I was grateful to be with him shortly before he passed and to share a final meaningful moment together. Alan was a gifted creator, a man of faith, and a deeply loving soul whose life blessed many. And it goes on and talk about thanking their fans for all the outpouring of support that they got and everything. But
Yeah.
His brother said that even though he was struggling physically, he was able to get him to smile and even
Aw.
laugh a little bit. A couple of days before he passed away, and it's sad.
That is.
But Taylor, in my day, they had such an impact on entertainment.
Yeah.
They were so big. I mean, like I said, they had their TV show. The cartoons. They were always everywhere you went. You seemed like you heard about them.
Yeah.
And this was in the time way before media is like it is now. There was no social media back then. But yeah, that's kind of a sad story, but it's a happy story too, because it's a celebration of this man's life.
Oh, yeah. Well, praying for his family.
Yeah,
God
exactly.
love it. That's awful. I had a story, and this stuck out to me because I know that you used to be an insurance claims or insurance
That's right.
fraud.
Claims
Okay.
adjuster. No, I was not an insurance fraud. Let's get that straight.
A trio was sentenced over a bear costume insurance fraud scam in California. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
3 people have been jailed for insurance fraud after claiming that their cars were damaged by bears, only for the assailant to be somebody dressed in a bear costume. So, Mike, tell us, what do you think? Have you ever dealt with anything like this in your
I'd say
days in
give them
insurance?
each 5 to 7 years. They wouldn't have that problem.
That
anymore.
serious? You think just going away would make the bears go away?
What now? Going away makes the bears
Put
go
them in
away?
jail and
Oh,
get rid of the bears?
well, they were in a bear costume, right? It wasn't a real
It
bear.
was. It was not
I
a
do
real
have
bear.
a bear story
It says that the trio.
involving our army.
Really?
I'm teasing that story
Oh,
for the next break.
Well, the trio used a bear costume to stage fake attacks inside of their vehicles.
Just
It was a Rolls Royce and 2 Mercedes, an effort to get their paws on $141,839.
that was the
in
insurance
insurance
damage.
payouts.
Oh,
Yes.
they got paid that much
Yes.
before somebody caught them.
Yeah.
Well,
It says that the images released showed minor scratches on the cars and that the doors and seats were intended to, whatever the minor scratches were intended to pass for claw marks. But the detectives later discovered a bear suit inside one of the suspects' home and that the operation was called Operation Bear Claw.
boy, I tell you what, that is a version right there, Taylor, of America's dumbest criminals. Because they're breaking the law, they think it's a harmless thing. They're just trying to cheat the insurance company out of
Yeah.
money. Well, where does the insurance company get their money? Where does your insurance company get your money from? Oh, they get it from you.
Bailey A. Rand.
That's right, Bailey A. Rand. That's right, exactly. And a lot of it, I bet. But, I've heard all kinds of fraud. Every year we would get some sort of what was called special investigative training.
Yeah.
And it was always talking about fraud. And it's a little outside of what you're talking about, but I can remember going for my very first fraud training. I was like 25 or 26 years old. And then not long after that, very shortly after that, like just a few weeks or maybe a couple of months, there was this big hailstorm came through Montgomery. Unusual for a giant ice balls to be falling out of the sky down in Montgomery.
Yeah.
But it happened back in 1988. Almost said 1888.
So say, my
Wasn't
gosh.
that long ago. I'm not a vampire.
Mike over here.
But anyway, 1988. But I remember going to this person's house, and one of the fraud schemes they said would people would get on their roofs, and they would take a ball peen hammer. You familiar with that term?
No.
It's kind of it's got a round ball on the end of it. I don't really know what it's used for. Probably working metal, beating some metal out or smoothing it out, whatever. But I remember looking at this roof, and I was like, oh, there's no storm did this. Somebody's got up here on this roof and just beat this roof to death.
That's awful.
It was I was like, I can't believe I went for this training, and now here, this is exactly what they're talking about. So I remember I wasn't sure exactly what to do, though, after I discovered the fraud. We talked a lot about the actions of the fraudsters, but we didn't really go into what do you do with it.
Yeah.
Once you discover it. So I remember I got my ladder back in my trunk, and I went back, and the next house was literally just two.
You probably look like that van going down the road.
I did. I only had 3 ladders, though. But seriously, I went to the next house, and I got up on this roof, and it was the same exact way, Taylor. The roof was just pounded. And I was like, another one. And then I stopped, and I realized, and I looked at the cars, and I looked at the neighbors, and I'm looking over here. Everywhere was just torn up. So these were all fraudsters.
Oh,
no,
my
I'm just kidding. They weren't fraudsters. I was mistaken. It was actual hail damage.
Oh, my gosh.
If you ever worked a hailstorm out in Iowa or Nebraska or Kansas or somewhere out in the Midwest, you see these ice balls that just crash and tear through people's cars, their roofs. It's bad.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Montgomery got, and they're just not used to it. In fact, they hadn't had probably maybe 2 storms even remotely close to that in, almost 40 years.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I just remember I realized, oh man, this is legit.
Yeah.
This person's not up on their
They're
roof
not
with
up
a
with a
hammer.
hammer.
So back in those days, we actually would write an estimate on the spot and write people checks and give them a check on the spot, which is really good service when you think about it. So I took care of that person where I was at, and then I got back in my car and I went back to that house where I thought was the fraudster, and I paid them. I just never forget thinking about that. But that is what that reminds me of. Every time I think of insurance fraud, I think of those roofs, the ball peen hammer that I learned about. So what kind of sentence did they get? I said 5 to 7 years. That's what I think they should get. Of course, I'm an insurance adjuster.
There were 3 of them, 39, 26, and 32. They all pleaded no contest to felony insurance fraud and were on Thursday sentenced to 180 days in jail.
Oh, that's so light.
2 of them had to pay more than $52,000 in restitution.
Good. Restitution. Make them pay it back.
Restitution. Here I am mispronouncing.
That's all right.
One of them's restitution amount was not immediately determined. So I imagine he's probably the one that was dressed as the bear.
But you'd see all kind of fraud stuff. People would say, "Oh, I got my car hit in the parking lot."
Yeah.
And you'd go inspect it, and it would be this nice concave dent. And it's like, yeah, somebody ran a telephone pole right into your back bumper, because people would think that somehow if they hit it, that you wouldn't pay them.
Yeah.
I know I heard somebody tell me that one time. And I was like, this looks more like a pole, a telephone pole. And well, it might have been. I didn't get them in trouble. I could have gotten them in trouble, but I figure if somebody will come clean, I'll let them go.
Yeah.
I'll let them go.
Let it
Won't put them in
slide.
insurance jail. Hey, it's 8:29. We're up against another break.
Yep.
So we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors here on the Morning Mayhem with Taylor and Mike.
Yeah, I knew you were going to like that one.
That is a great
Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
The plans you have for your property need the right equipment. Kubota has reliable tractors, utility vehicles, and mowers to help you make the most of your land, along with strong dealer support. Stop by today to explore our lineup. Right now, bring home select Kubota BX Series with 0% financing available or save up to $1,500. Now through February 28th, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Get by Clanton Tractor today or visit ClantonTractor.com.
Need care fast? Come see us at Chilton Urgent Care, 1210 7th Street South in Clanton. We offer efficient care with minimal wait times and a wide array of services, including on-site x-rays, wound care, and quick assistance with urgent needs. Medicare and most private insurance and private pay welcome. No appointment needed. Walk in Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 8 to 4. Call 205-280-0620. Chilton Urgent Care. Quality care when you need it. Looking to save some money and keep your vehicle running smooth? Head to McSweeney Auto Group for their oil change special, just $29.95. Mark your calendar for March 11th, 12th, and 13th, and again, March 26th, 27th, and 28th. And that's not all. This special will continue the 2nd and 4th weeks of April and May, giving you 3 full months of savings. Here's how it works. Take a quick test drive and receive your oil change voucher. It's that simple. Offer valid Tuesday through Thursday only. Excludes high performance and diesel oil changes.
soldiers that were attacked by?
Yeah, let's tell
that?
No,
All right, we're back.
we're back.
Not
And
sure what you
Mike
heard.
has his own story about a bear.
Yeah, we were just talking about the insurance fraudsters.
Yep.
As you can tell, I'm passionate about that still, Taylor, because I mean that's just stealing.
I know.
You
I just
know?
love that it said that they tried to get their paws on
The cash.
the cash.
Like
Yeah.
a little play on words there.
I love a good play on words.
Yeah, there you go. Well, this one wasn't quite as good, although it's funny, you see this picture of this soldier. What's he holding?
A gun.
Some sort of rifle, right. And it says 2 soldiers attacked by a bear during training exercise. This occurred on this, you know, Alaska is just so big,
I
so
know.
vast. You know, it's like half the size of the country almost.
I know.
Of the, quote, continental
Alaska
USA.
kind of makes me think of outer space.
Have you ever been? I've never been up there.
I've never been either to outer space, no.
No, I meant Alaska.
Oh, yeah, me neither, no. But speaking of Christy, she's tuning in today. Hey, Christy, she lived in Alaska for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Well, anyway, there was this brown bear attacked these 2 soldiers during it says land navigation training. And it was, it's at the Joint Base Elmendorf Richardson on 85,000 acres. I mean, that is massive.
My gosh.
Yeah, so that's a big air base.
Yeah.
And it said that the soldiers used bear spray to repel the animal.
Oh, I bet it's like the coyote essential oils.
I'm sorry. Were these soldiers? Did they have a rifle? That's what I want to
Well,
know. I mean, I know they
I
didn't
mean,
go out
is
there
it
looking
illegal to shoot a bear?
Well, is it illegal for a bear to eat you?
No, I don't think bears have laws.
Yeah, exactly. So we're in the wild, wild west. So I can't believe they didn't shoot the bear.
I know, I can't either.
I mean, maybe they weren't armed, but
Maybe
you're on
not.
a training exercise. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm not in the military, but I found it almost funny, humorous
Yeah.
that they use bear spray. What about that M16? You know, maybe that would have been the thing to spray them with. You know, that would have got rid of it. And it says that we hope both individuals have a full and quick recovery, and our thoughts are with them during this time. She's the regional supervisor for the Alaska Department of Fish and Game. And I heard on the radio when I'd seen the story, and I heard on the radio, and they were describing how you're supposed to react based on the color of the bear.
That seems a little racist.
Like a brown. No, it's the bear. We're talking about bears,
Oh, okay.
not the soldiers.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I don't know if we need to go into that.
And your husband
Mike.
just said they should have the right to bear arms. All right. Dun-dun-dun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, spray it
He's
with hot
on a roll
lead. Brian's
today.
right. Spray it with hot lead. He's with me.
Well,
But I was just gonna say that that you know they said that the brown bear is you act dead, you play dead, and then maybe they become disinterested. The black bear, you just better hope something distracts him. Run. There's just really not much you can do with a
Spray 'em
black
with
bear.
your bear spray.
Well, that too, or with the M16 spray. But and then the white bear, the polar bear, they said there's just nothing you can do there. You can't
Yeah.
outrun it. You can't play dead. It's going to get you. It was
That's scary.
I can't remember the play on words that they had,
yeah.
but it was basically it's kind of like I was listening to somebody talk about shark attacks one time, and he was talking about different types of sharks, and when they come, here's what you do. To try to fend them off, to defend yourself. And one of them was a great white shark, and he said the advice there was, maybe it was the mako. The advice there was to reach down, grab your ankles, and see if you could kiss your butt goodbye, because you're going to be eaten
Yeah.
any minute. You're going to be a shark snack.
Let me grab my snorkel mask and get down under here and see what kind of shark this is
Yeah,
attacking me.
It is so much fun to go snorkeling and skin diving in it with all these wonderful, beautiful, colorful fish.
Well, speaking of weenies, since apparently that's what the army people with the bear spray were.
I can't believe they didn't shoot that bear.
I can't either.
I mean, it's
but,
like if
I
you
mean,
got a
maybe
bear
they
coming
thought they
down
were
on
going to
you,
get in
got a
trouble.
gun?
I don't know.
Maybe, but It's like, yeah, kick me out, but I'm alive.
A group of students from Kansas went to prom in style.
Cool.
Did you go to prom?
I did.
Did you go in style?
I think I went.
Would you ride to
Yeah,
prom
I was
in?
in a '65 Mercury station wagon, man. It was
Sounds
in
cool.
style. I'm sure I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this group of students went in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I mean, once in a lifetime, if I'm being honest. It says that the group of students was at Sonic in Topeka, and they spotted the hot dog-shaped vehicle parked at the grocery store next door, and they thought, what? I mean, once in a lifetime, all they could say is, no, let's go ask if they'll take us to prom. So they walked over, asked the lady driving, the hot dog driver, if you will, was named Maggie. And she said that she's used to being asked weird questions. I mean, she drives a hot dog for a living. And you miss all the shots that you don't take. So she said that the decision was easy, and the little light bulb went off, and she agreed to take this group of students to prom. So they delivered the kids to prom free of charge. And this student said, people take limos, but this is basically just a big hot dog limo. Once in a life opportunity.
I think they also got free coupons for, bologna afterwards. Mm-hmm. They could have, a nice
BOLOGNA.
meal.
That's
nice
right.
meal bologna after the prom.
That is right. I mean, I wouldn't hate being taken to prom in the hot dog mobile. I like seeing it around. Have you ever seen it in the wild?
I have seen one. Mm-hmm.
No, not one. The Oscar Mayer.
Well, there
hot dog.
are actually several, but yes,
No.
I have. It was the one.
I don't think
I'll just say
so.
yes, I have, Taylor. How's that? You can't prove I didn't.
But no, it is neat to come across.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty. They have them like really big,
Yeah.
and then some that are, the Volkswagen wieners. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I guess the one I saw was just kind of average.
But, that was a big thing back in the day that everybody knew that song. That was just whistling.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
I remember singing it on
You
the
do?
bus on a field trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was like in third grade. But no, have you ever, so the inside, I forgot where we were. We were at a ball tournament, I think. And we saw one of the hot dog mobiles. And the inside is so neat. Like it's like a party bus.
I thought it was called Wienermobile.
Wienermobile, hot dog mobile, Oscar
okay.
Mayer, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah,
the big
exactly.
hot dog limo, as Cooper Leates says.
I do like that too.
It's really neat. And I don't know, it's just fun to come across. There's also the Peanut Mobile. Have you seen that?
Mr. Peanut?
Yeah.
I have not seen that. And he's the guy that walks around with the little, with the single,
Yeah.
what that single thing
Is
is
it
called?
an optical?
Monocle.
Monocle.
Yes.
So close.
I remember Colonel
Mono,
Clink.
not
Colonel
bio.
Clink, I think his name was on Hogan's Heroes. He had a monocle.
There's Downtown Mobile.
But Mr. Peanut has a monocle.
Yes.
In addition to a cane and a hat.
Yeah. There's
He's
in
dressed up
downtown.
for a peanut.
He's pretty dressed up.
It's a little much.
Fancy nut. But in downtown Mobile, across from where the theater used to be, there's a Mr. Peanut above. I think it's called the Alabama Peanut Shop, actually. And it's kind of creepy because it's like he's just stalking you.
Yeah, exactly. His knees are bent. He's ready to pounce.
Yeah,
I
he's
know
always in
exactly
that
what
window.
you're talking about. I'm not a big fan of Mr. Peanut.
Yeah,
I do like peanuts, though.
I do too.
I'm not supposed to eat them, but I do
Why?
anyway. Well, I had
Are you allergic?
some colon issues a few years ago, and they're like, "Don't
Oh.
eat peanuts; that'll cause the problem."
Huh.
I'm like, "Well,
Well,
I'm
there
just
you
gonna
go.
have that problem later, I guess." I think I mentioned to you about peanuts, about my friend coming down from Iowa and eating the boiled peanut.
Yeah.
He was like, I said, yeah, it's soft. He says, but why would you want to do that? I'm like, because they're good. They're
The
delicious.
soft ones that you can just eat whole are the best ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
my gosh. So good.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like he just didn't know. I mean, when you go in the country in Iowa, what goodies do you have? Fried pork chop? I mean, what is it?
I don't know.
Corn
guess
on the
so.
cob?
Just corn.
We went up to Iowa several years ago and took Raynette and Hannah with me. It was in the summer. And it was like 100 degrees, and they were having a heat wave, that they didn't usually get.
Yeah.
But we got there a day early, and we took a trip out to. Have you ever seen the movie? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's a baseball movie. Kevin Costner. He's in Iowa. Oh God, I can't believe I can't remember it. Anyway, so we rode out, and on the way you passed just corn farm after corn farm, and my wife thought that they were the neatest farms because they were so clean, and it wasn't like you might ride out, a county road here and see, a couple of tractors, up on blocks.
Yeah.
But they said they were just. She said that they were just so clean. Field of Dreams. That's the movie I was thinking.
Okay.
Have you seen that?
I don't think I've seen the movie, but I've seen the movie cover.
Yeah, you should see it. It's a good movie. It's a good. Thank you, Brian. He said Field of Dreams. Again, I drew a blank, but we went over to I think it's Dyersville or Dyersburg is where it's located. Dyersville, I think. And we ran the bases of the field, and the corn was up. It was beautiful.
That is cool.
My daughter, she actually got a head start. Was not a legitimate victory.
Oh, let her have it.
Well, I mean, and she then as we're around the second, she kind of gives me a little elbow. Threw me off, a couple of steps. And next thing I know, she's crossing the home plate before I did.
Sore loser.
Well, I'm not a sore loser. I just would have won otherwise.
Okay.
Maybe we'll change the subject.
Yeah, it's a little touchy for you.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, y'all know that I love stories about Pico. I can't get enough of it. So when we come back from break, I'm going to tell y'all a story about Pico, but it may not be the story that you are thinking that it's going to be. So y'all stick around to see what I have to say. We'll be back after these breaks.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
I guess so. Hello. Welcome
right,
back. We're back. So I said when we got back, I had a story about Pico. But this is not the Pico that y'all are thinking.
Well, which one are you talking about?
This is Pico the horse.
Oh, a
from
different Pico.
Wisconsin. I saw this this story and I was like, oh, okay, a horse. And then I got to reading it, and his name is Pico, and I was like, I have to talk about this.
Exactly.
So it says Pico the horse had escaped his owner's property in heavy rains from flooding. That the Milwaukee Police Department received multiple 911 calls reporting a horse on the loose. The sheriff got there, a mounted patrol unit, and he said that he walked up to him, he stayed calm, showed him his carrot, which I think was kind of a weird play on words, but whatever.
Yeah,
and
it
drew
is.
the horse's attention. Luckily, the owner had his halter on already. He followed him right into the trailer, loaded up, and he said apparently the horse that was named Pico also apparently follows his appetite. So sounds a lot like my brother Pico. I mean,
Well, just thinking about, I guess you'd say you get someone with some experience with horses come up to the horse. It's
Yeah.
got the what'd you call it? The bridle, or what'd you call it? Was on it? Still on it? was
the
still on it.
halter.
Halter. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
not a horse person. And I apologize if
I'm not either.
if my misspeaking offends anyone. Can you believe I'm apologizing to horsemen out there? I'm sorry. Sorry I said something bad about your horse. But I think about that, and it's just like I think the animal sense that, hey, this person is cool.
Yeah, I think animals
And
can
I'll,
sense that
you know,
too.
Exactly, because it's like me, I'd be terrified of this giant animal, it
Yeah.
could stomp me in the ground.
I know.
But,
But I think too, he was trying to escape heavy rains and flooding. So I mean, he's probably wanting to get out of the rain.
yeah, that too. I think back to Hurricane Katrina back in, gosh.
05.
Yeah, 2005, exactly. I can't believe
Yep.
but August 27th, I think. I wrote that date a few thousand times. But I think about all the stories of different animals that had gotten on the roof.
Yeah.
They floated up there or whatever. Somehow they're on the roof of these houses
Yeah.
and buildings, and people rescuing them, bringing them to some shelter. Wow. Hey, I wanted to talk some local sports real quick, Taylor, if I could. There was, baseball season is winding down,
It is winding
and
down.
we're about to get started into the playoffs.
Yep.
And you've got a lot of ball games going on. I've been talking about Thorsby all season, how they won the county baseball tournament,
Yeah.
and how they played a really tough schedule to prepare them for this moment.
That's right.
And last week they went 5-0, which they had a really good week. And then I've got all kind of stuff here, but you've got, I think it's Thorsby and Isabella and Jemison are already qualified and locked in for the state playoffs.
Yeah.
There's some other teams out there fighting for it, Billingsley and Maplesville. Actually, it says they are in the, they're both in the state playoffs. And it says even Chilton County High School's had kind of a rough season, still has a chance to get in the state playoffs. I guess they could win this week, maybe, or win
Yeah.
some games this week and maybe make a difference. But regardless of that, baseball is happening. I don't know if we've got any games coming up this week that we're covering. Yeah, we have a game Thursday that we're covering at Maplesville. I don't know if that's because is that the playoffs? Yeah, okay, so that starts. And then I wanted to mention about the Chilton County Golf Tournament
Yes.
that went on, both girls and boys. And Chilton County High School senior Logan Coppage won first place.
Woo.
It doesn't mention his score. Like I had told you, I had an 80. I'm sure his was better than that. But he won, and Chilton County High School won the boys tournament
Yeah.
because they have, I don't know if they have 4 players or 5. I don't remember how many they play. I think it's 5 to count for their score, their team score. They add up the top 5 score players.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to get a little plug in for, I guess she's my second or maybe my third cousin, is Riley Ellison from Isabella High School,
Aw.
won the girls tournament.
Congratulations.
How about that, Riley? She's probably about 14 or 15 maybe.
Wow.
I'm not even certain. That's sad. I should know. But the boys all county tournament team included Logan Coppage, since he won it, of course, Lane Mims of Isabella High School, Cooper Colton of Jemison, and Brian Bird of Thorsby. That was all played at the Clanton Country Club
Yeah.
last week. Big deal. The headlines called Logan Happy Coppage.
I love that.
So it says it was his first golf title of his career, which can't be very long. Can't be that old. He's a senior, so he's
Yeah.
18 or 19. But he's a fine fella, and he won the county golf tournament.
Well, I love that. I feel like golf is more popular among high schoolers than it was whenever I was in school. I feel like a lot of the county didn't have golf teams. Maybe Chilton County, and that might have been it.
Chilton County, we had a golf team. I can
Yeah.
remember Gary Moats and Bert Salter, William Morris. I'm trying to remember who all was on that team. David Karn was a good. I mean, they're all good golfers.
Yeah.
I didn't play back then. I would go to like a driving range and fool around, mess around.
Yeah.
I never looked at it as a sport that I wanted to try. And as I got older, I realized, well, there's not too many basketball leagues for 30-year-olds,
Yeah.
so I have to do something else. So I went with a friend and started, and I got the bug, and now I've been playing for 38 years.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it is. It is a more popular sport. I think Tiger Woods still gets credit for that. He's almost
Really?
50 years old now, so he's been on the scene for over 35 years at least. I mean, he was just a little tyke, and he was doing these, I don't know if you call them tricks. He could really do some neat things with a golf ball, because he was just so good at it.
Yeah.
But he gets credit a lot for, I don't even know if you call it a resurgence, but for the popularity increase in popularity that they had after he joined the tour and even before, because, I mean, they'd never seen anybody quite like him. There've been a lot of good golfers, but have you ever played? Do you play?
I don't play. I've hit some. My dad's golfed my whole life, and so I've hit some with him in our field.
Is he a member of any club around here?
No, he goes to play a lot in Alabaster
Mm-hmm.
with some of his friends up there.
Right. There's
I want to say they go to Ballantrae. a good
Ballantrae.
bit.
Yeah, that's probably the one they go to. Yeah, that's a really nice course.
Yeah.
Oak Mountain has a nice little golf course there. I haven't played that in years myself,
Yeah.
but yeah, golf is a great game.
He's gotten into going out in the yard and chipping with my dad, so he really enjoys it.
That is a large part of the game. Is that chipping? Everybody loves
Yeah.
to get their driver out and hit it 300 yards if
Oh,
they
yeah.
can. But that's just 18 shots, or really 14 shots. Maybe not even that many you get to hit the driver on.
Yeah.
So most of the time you're going to be using that pitching wedge or that 52 degree or whatever club you got, chipping
Yeah.
and putting.
Got to practice that self-control.
I
Don't hit it too
remember
hard.
being a much younger man playing with some friends out at I was a member for a while at Arrowhead Country Club down in Montgomery when I was right after I graduated law school. And I remember playing, and this friend of ours, his father-in-law would play with us. And this friend of mine, he was probably 10 years older than me, so his father-in-law was probably 70, maybe a little older. And he couldn't hit the ball very far at all, but it went right down the middle.
Yeah.
And then the next shot he hit went down the middle. I might outdrive him 60, 70 yards, but mine would be over here, behind a tree.
Yeah.
And his is in the middle. It's a lot different. And he would just methodically, stomp you in the ground. And you're like, yes, I got beat by a 70-year-old. He tore me up. But, of course, now that I'm so much closer to 70, I have a friend of mine. I say his name. He's a really good golfer named Randy Edwards. He's a member down here at Clayton Country Club. And, boy, he can still hit the ball just like he's 30 years old. I mean, I don't know how he does it. Of course, he plays a lot, which is good. If you got the time, do it, man. Go for it. But he can really hit the ball, and he can be intimidating when you play with somebody like that, Taylor, because they hit it so much further than you, and you just have to forget that. And remember, the name of the game is to get the ball in the hole. It doesn't really matter how you do it. You get it in there, So he looks prettier, and he wins most of the time. But I love to compete. If you want to get better at something, you got to compete against people better than you.
Oh,
don't you
yeah.
think? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, golf is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm glad for this young man to have won his first golf tournament.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Well, congratulations.
and then my cousin Riley was the winner. I knew she played, but I didn't know that she had won this until I saw it in the newspaper. So, It was
Well, I love
exciting.
that.
Yep. So, what are you gonna be? You're not working here tomorrow. You won't be with me tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Earth Day, so I will be with 3-year-olds, 2 and 3-year-olds, blowing bubbles, playing chalk.
You're gonna be digging up earthworms.
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No.
Well,
I wish.
say your superiors
but
might frown upon that.
we don't really have it. We know we're right in the middle of town, so we don't really have anywhere to dig up any worms.
They're there. Trust me. Just go in
I
the
just
just
don't-
go in the grass. Don't you have grass back there now?
Yeah, but
And
it's kind of like a flower bed type thing.
You know, I grew up in that church,
Yeah.
and none of that was fenced in there in the front. You know,
Really?
it was a playground kind of thing.
Yeah.
but it was not fenced in. So
Oh no, it's fenced in
kids
now.
just playing out there, and I mean,
Yeah.
people. So it was kind of like you had sidewalk duty. You stood by the sidewalk and made sure nobody got past you, right?
Yeah.
You didn't want anybody to get hurt. But, very fond memories of those buildings there.
Yeah.
My grandfather and my great grandfather was a longtime Sunday school superintendent, I guess.
Aw.
There,
It's a very pretty church.
I found a picture where they had something on the grounds, they called it, and his Sunday school class was all men. They were separated, the men and the women, but he had over 100 people in his class.
Oh my God.
I'd heard about it, and then this picture just proves it. And
Yeah.
to me, it's so neat because you can tell they're all hot. Their sleeves are rolled up. But they all got their white shirts
They were
and
all
their
there.
ties on.
Sunday best.
Sunday best, exactly. That was Mr. Herbert Sanford Shaw was his name. H.S. Shaw. He had a lumber mill too here in town for a
Wow.
long time. Yep, sure did. I was, like I said, I'm finding all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You talked about my weekend. That's where I found these pictures. I forgot I had them
Oh yeah.
of his Sunday school classes probably well over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, he
That
died,
is
he died
neat.
in like 57 or 47, something like that. 48, actually, I think it was. So,
Well, like I said, tomorrow's Earth Day, so I won't be here, but y'all go celebrate the Earth.
I guess I'll be here
Have
with
a
Chrissy
picnic.
Lee.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Have
Yep.
a picnic, pick up some trash. I've got 17 chickens coming my way sometime this week, so I've got to prepare for some baby chicks.
They're actually shipping you chickens.
Yes, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, we'll see how you are a week from now. I want to get the report.
We
okay?
will report
All right.
back.
You're going to try to raise eggs and all that?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
I got all the
Are
ones
you raising
that-
some fryers too?
No. Mm-mm. Nope. I just got the ones that lay the pretty colored eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
I'll keep buying my chicken from the grocery store, though.
I hear you. Well, I've told you the story about my grandmother wringing the chicken's neck,
Yes,
and
I
you were
could-
like,
I
"Oh, you don't want to
can't.
hear that." You really
Mm-mm.
didn't.
Can't do
That
it.
really kind of. I remember you had a pretty strong reaction.
No, not for me.
But you love chicken, don't you?
I do love
Yeah.
chicken. I don't want to. I don't know. I can't.
Oh gosh.
I have no words.
Well, it's been great today. Enjoyed. We had Corey Clements on.
We did.
The superintendent came on for about half an hour and
Yeah.
told us about those big plans with the collaboration with the city of Clanton on the senior center. And I forget he called it. It was like a mid-sized
An intermediate,
meeting
meeting space,
That's right.
maybe.
That's it. That was exactly
Think
what he
so.
said. Yep.
But
That'd be all
exciting stuff going on in the
Part of
community.
the
and-
general plans of it. I'm sure more will be
Yes.
coming out on that later. I mean, they just kind of finalized the memorandum of understanding this week. So,
Yeah.
Yep.
But y'all have a wonderful Tuesday. I guess we're going to head out of here and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.